before you turn off the video. I have to tell you, I remember this one Saturday a few years back. I decided I was finally going to deep clean the kitchen. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my back was screaming, my knees felt like they were about 100 years old, and I couldn't even stand there and enjoy the clean room. I just sat on the couch feeling completely defeated, thinking, it really shouldn't hurt this much just to have a tidy home. If that sounds familiar, even a little bit, stick with me. We're going to change that. I'm going to share the 10 biggest lessons I learned that let me keep my home clean without the pain. And trust me, the last one is the one that really changes everything. Let's be honest, for so many of us, it feels like a choice, doesn't it? You either live in a mess that makes you feel anxious and cluttered, or you clean and end up paying for it for the next 3 days. It's just so frustrating. But I found out that if cleaning your house leaves you in pain, you might just be doing it the hard way. It's not about scrubbing harder, it's about working smarter. I'm so glad we're chatting about this. Where are you watching from? Go ahead and drop it in the comments below. I just love seeing where everyone is from. It feels like we're all having a cup of coffee together. It really helps this little community grow. And if you enjoy this kind of practical, real-life talk, I hope you'll think about subscribing. We share tips like this all the time. Okay, let's get right into it. The first few tips are all about what I call the no-bend toolkit. These are the tools that changed the game for me before I even started cleaning. This sounds so simple, but it's the foundation of everything. We have to stop bending over. Every single time you bend or stretch way up, it's like making a little withdrawal from your body's pain-free bank account. You do that 50 times in an afternoon, and trust me, you are overdrawn. The goal is to get tools that do the bending for you. Think about those long-handled dusters. We all think of them for high cobwebs, right? But here's the part most people miss. Use it on the floor. Slide that duster under the bed, under the sofa, and run it along all of your baseboards to get those dust bunnies and all that pet hair. You are standing perfectly straight the whole time. No stooping, no getting on your hands and knees. It's the same for the bathroom. A long-handled scrubber is an absolute must. You can scrub the shower walls and the bottom of the tub while standing safely outside of it. No more trying to balance on one foot on a slippery surface, trying to reach that back corner. And don't forget a simple grabber tool. You know, the kind they sell for picking up litter? Oh, I use mine for everything. Picking up clothes from the floor, grabbing that one sock that always gets left at the very bottom of the washing machine. You know the one I'm talking about. It saves my back a dozen times a day. Just a little reminder though. Remember to clean the tools themselves. Tap that duster outside or give the brush head a quick rinse and let it dry. There's no sense in just moving the dirt around from one room to the next, right? That's the basic idea of extending your reach. But what about those really tricky spots like the window blinds? Well, here's a fun one. Yes, you heard me. Go to your kitchen and grab those barbecue tongs. Take 2 microfiber cloths, or honestly, a couple of old clean socks work just fine, and wrap one around each arm of the tongs. Secure them with a good, strong rubber band so they don't slip off. Now look at what you have. You've got a duster that pinches. It is the best tool I have ever found for cleaning window blinds. You just clamp down on one of the slats and slide it all the way across. It cleans the top and the bottom at the exact same time. No more wiping one side, then trying to get the other, then going back. It's fast, and you can even do it while sitting down. And speaking of sitting down, this is tip 3. I want you to get this idea out of your head that cleaning has to be this active, athletic, standing up event. It just doesn't. This isn't laziness. It's strategic energy conservation. You're saving your standing and walking energy for other things you enjoy. Get a good rolling office chair or even just a tall bar stool and use it. I keep a rolling stool right in my kitchen. I can sit down and wipe all the lower cabinets. I can roll right over and load or unload the bottom rack of the dishwasher without doing that deep, back-pulling squat. I even sit at the counter to prep my vegetables. It saves my hips and my back so much. A simple stool is also a lifesaver in the laundry room. Put it right next to the dryer, and you can sit and fold clothes right on top of the machine as you pull them out. Which, by the way, leads right into my next point about laundry. But first, let's talk about the single biggest energy waster in the whole house, scrubbing. This one trick saves more time and pain than almost any other. Stop scrubbing, I'm serious. You are wasting your elbow grease. Your cleaning products want to do the work for you, but you have to give them time. It's called dwell time, and it's magic. Scrubbing a dirty shower or a greasy stovetop right after you spray it is like trying to chop a raw potato. It's tough, it's hard work, right? But if you let that potato cook, or in this case, if you let that spray sit, the grime just dissolves. It's like cutting a baked potato. It's effortless. So here's the new plan. Spray your shower walls, spray the toilet bowl, spray that greasy stovetop. Then, go make yourself a cup of tea. Read a chapter of your book. Walk away. Let that cleaner sit for at least 15 minutes. For really tough jobs, like the inside of your oven, spray it and leave it overnight. When you come back, you'll just be wiping, not scrubbing. Now, of course, be smart about this. If you're using a strong oven cleaner, make sure the room is well ventilated, and please keep any pets or little ones away from that area. Safety always comes first. A great little habit to get into is to buy a daily shower spray. After you have your shower, while the walls are all warm and steamy, just give it a quick mist. The steam helps the cleaner work, and it prevents that soap scum from ever building up in the first place. If you find these kinds of practical tips helpful, I'd be so grateful if you gave this video a little like. It just lets me know that I'm on the right track and making things that you find useful. Okay, back to the laundry room. Let's be honest, laundry is just a whole chain of painful motions. It's bending, lifting, twisting, carrying. It feels like you're wrestling an alligator sometimes, just to get a load of towels done. So let's break that chain. First, as I mentioned, sit down to fold. But let's go back even further. Stop bending deep into the machine. Get your laundry basket and put it on a chair or a sturdy stool right next to your washer or dryer. You want the basket to be level with the door. Now, instead of that deep bend and lift motion that strains your back, it's just a simple slide and scoop motion. It makes a huge difference. And please stop using that one giant heavy basket. I know it seems more efficient, but it's not. Switch to 2 or 3 smaller, lightweight baskets. It is so much better for your body to take 2 light trips than one back-breaking one. Here's my favorite laundry shortcut, though. Keep a small stack of hangers right there by the dryer. As things come out, hang them up immediately. Shirts, blouses, pants, anything you can. It completely eliminates the folding step for most of your clothes. You just take the little group of hangers right to the closet. Done. This whole idea of making things easier before you even start is a whole system. It's about removing the barriers, which brings me to this next tip. It seems so small, but trust me on this one. The biggest reason we don't wipe up a small spill right away is what I call activation energy. It's the effort it takes to walk to the hall closet, get the all-purpose spray, find a clean cloth, and come all the way back. You know that little blob of toothpaste in the bathroom sink? The one that just lives there rent-free for 3 days? We ignore it because it's too much effort to go get the supplies. But what if the cleaner and a cloth were right there under the sink, within arm's reach? You just spray and wipe. 10 seconds, done. So decentralize. Keep a small set of your basic supplies, a multi-surface spray, some cloths, maybe some disinfecting wipes, under the kitchen sink and under every single bathroom sink. You'll find yourself cleaning up those little messes instantly, so they never get the chance to become big, dried-on, scrubbing-required messes. This is what I call preventative cleaning, and you can take it even further. This is how you never scrub your oven or your fridge shelves again. This isn't cleaning, it's preparing. You are converting a future 20-minute painful scrubbing job into a 1-minute, easy-peasy swap-out job. For your refrigerator shelves, you don't need to buy those fancy, expensive liners. Just use simple plastic wrap like press and seal. When a shelf gets sticky from a little jam spill, you just peel that wrap off, throw it away, and put down a new piece. No scrubbing sticky cold glass. For the oven, you know that permanent souvenir of baked-on lasagna on the oven floor? Stop that before it starts. Put a sheet of aluminum foil on the lowest rack. Now, never put it on the oven floor itself, as it can block the heat and cause problems. But on that bottom rack, it catches every single drip. When it gets gross, you just let it cool, crumple it up, and replace it. And a microwave cover, always. It's the simplest thing in the world, but it saves you from ever having to scrub the ceiling of your microwave. This next one is as much for your mind as it is for your body. So many of us, myself included, fall into the all-or-nothing trap. We think, I don't have 3 hours to deep clean the whole house, so I'll just do nothing. And then the mess builds up, and the guilt builds up, and the whole thing just feels overwhelming. Forget that. Get a simple kitchen timer. Set it for 15 minutes. Pick one thing, just one. Maybe it's wipe down the kitchen counters and the sink. Maybe it's vacuum just the living room rug. You work for those 15 minutes, and when that timer goes off, you stop. You are done for the day. Finished. Consistency always beats intensity. If you do this one task per day method, by the end of the week, your whole house has been maintained. And you did it without a single marathon session. No burnout, no pain. Is this something you already do, or is this 15-minute idea new to you? I'd love to know. Now, all these tips are great for making the work we do easier, but what if we could just not do the work at all? This is your official permission to invest in yourself. These tools are not frivolous. For us, they are mobility aids. They directly replace the most physically demanding, repetitive labor in our homes. Let's start with the robot vacuum. I always joke it's the only pet in the house that actually pulls its weight around here. You set it to run every single day. It does the maintenance for you. It stops the dust and pet hair from ever building up, which means your real vacuuming sessions are so much easier and faster. And for that real vacuuming, please look into a lightweight, cordless stick vacuum. The key word is lightweight. No more dragging a heavy canister around. No more tripping over a cord or trying to find an outlet in every room. You just grab it, clean the spot, and put it back on its charger. My other favorite is a battery-powered scrubber. It's a little handheld rotating brush. This right here is your elbow grease in a tool. Use this on tile grout, in the corners of the tub, on a greasy stovetop. It does all the fast, repetitive scrubbing that kills your shoulders and your wrists. You just hold it in place. It's a lifesaver. These tools are all fantastic, but they don't mean a thing if you don't embrace this final and most important tip. This is the one I wanted to make sure you stayed for. This is the biggest mental hack of all. You must let go of perfection. We grew up with a different standard, didn't we? But our bodies are different now. Your limited energy is a precious resource. It's like a budget. Don't waste it on tasks that just don't matter. You need to adopt the motto, clean enough to be healthy, messy enough to be happy. Who cares if it's dusty on top of the refrigerator? Who is even looking under the couch? Let it go. Prioritize. Focus your precious energy on the high-traffic, high-impact zones. That means the kitchen counters where you make your food, the bathroom sinks, the floors you walk on every day. That's what keeps your home healthy and comfortable. The rest? It's just stuff. It can wait. It's okay. Giving yourself that permission is the kindest and smartest thing you can do for yourself. So there you have it. It's not about being lazy. It's about being smart. It's about using the right tools, like long-handled dusters and rolling chairs. It's about letting your cleaners and your technology do the heavy lifting for you. And most of all, it's about giving yourself grace. Cleaning your home should not cost you your health. You deserve to live in a comfortable, tidy space and have the energy left over to enjoy it, to play with your grandkids, to work in your garden, or to just sit and read a good book. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I really hope these tips help. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe for more. And I'd love it if you shared this video with a friend or a family member who you think might need to hear this too. Take care of yourselves, be kind to your body, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.